Hello.
And welcome
to the finale edition.
Woo! Of BB on Blast, BB23.
Woo! It's our finale too. We're putting this thing to bed. Woo! Finally.
Yay! I'm Lindsay.
Oh, and I'm Gaz.
He's
I keep
back.
forgetting to do that. I'm back.
He's back.
Bitches.
He's been away.
I've been around the world, well, off the coast of the UK, and I can't find my baby.
Off with Mickey Mouse, gallivanting at sea. Did you actually get to, hang out with Mickey Mouse and stuff?
Oh yeah, we had a jacuzzi, a hot tub together.
Oh yeah. Did you say you got in a lift with Donald Duck?
No, Donald Duck came out of the lift as we were going by the lift. Yeah. So the thing is, with the boat, the ship, they do have they spring character appearances on you.
Oh yeah, oh
so,
no.
One time I was coming by the lift, and then 4 of the Avengers just came out.
Oh, yes, they do.
In a line. I was like, how did all those Avengers fit into that lift?
Yeah.
And the last one to come out was Spider-Man. He was like, oh sorry, and he ran out because Spider-Man's a bit kooky these days.
I see.
Yeah, but I did have a bit of a problem with one of the characters.
Oh, who was that?
Well, Black Panther.
Stop it!
Black Panther had a bit of space around his eyes.
Oh no!
And he was very much a white panther.
Oh,
which I don't think is okay because he's such a sort of important character.
Yeah,
especially for black kids as being the first kind of mainstream black hero. And I just think that's such a sort of important point. And he was not a black actor. And I mean, they could find ways to mask the eyes. I'm sure. In which case, you could get away with it not being a black guy. But I do think, on principle, Black Panther needs to be played by a black guy.
That is disrespectful to the cookout.
Well, it's disrespectful to the whole lore of Wakanda and the character.
Did you have a word
and the
with
black
him?
Kids that see him?
Did you?
Did I have a word with Black Panther?
Him, yeah.
No. However, so this is one thing. Some of the characters talk.
Yeah.
Some of them do not.
Right.
So Thor was very vocal, and Thor was going around because I went out of my room and I heard someone going, "Oh, perfect timing!" And I thought, "Who the fuck is this very eccentric English man?" And then I went to get in the lift and I saw Thor's cape going into the backstage area. So that was him. And then when the Avengers came out, Black Panther was very notably mute, and he was doing just gestures because obviously he's supposed to have an African accent. And that sounds stupid because Africa is obviously a continent, but Wakanda is a fictional thing.
You can tell when people are black from their voice generally.
No, but even that, it's not even that.
No,
it's a
I don't know anything about this.
It's a fictional country,
right?
So he has an accent which is a sort of, I say, Pan-African accent, which is created probably by Chadwick Boseman. So this guy, I mean, it would be highly offensive as well for a white guy, or I don't know if he was white or Asian or Latino, but he certainly wasn't black. So it wouldn't be good for someone to start doing the Wakanda accent, or the Black Panther voice. So yeah, I thought that was a bit strange. And there's an argument for blind casting is a thing now, and obviously the new area was going to be black, and a lot of people had a problem with that.
Yeah, but that way around it's okay.
Yeah, that way around it's fine, but the other way around it's not. You couldn't make Princess Tiana, the first black princess, white. No. So why not treat Black Panther with the same respect? Yeah. I didn't understand.
Yeah. Oh God, let's not go down that road. We're already gonna have to get into the weeds of these things tonight. I don't know why I'm being cautious.
What, from the recap?
Now I sound like fucking Taron going, a lot of people online are being very negative. Fuck those people! Fuck them! Fuck them all to hell. That's what I say. Anyway, you missed last week a treat of everyone was quite happy you weren't here because they enjoyed my reaction video.
Well, you're welcome. Marissa was asking where the podcast is.
Yeah, I know, demanding it. So I
was surprised Marissa was keeping up.
I know, I sent her my video, but I'm sure she ain't got time to watch that crap.
No.
I should have just told her to tune in at X time and then... Not X, sorry. Kai time. Anyway, we're going to talk about all of that.
9 and 7 Eastern or something.
8, 7 Central.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So I've got a few little so we haven't watched the final yet, so we don't know what the result is, although
but
congratulations Xavier.
Yeah, definitely, I would say almost certainly props to me though, because I've caught up on all the Big Brother. I was so behind.
That was good. So
in the last couple of days I've managed to get through it, apart from that one episode where I fell asleep.
Oh, that's alright, probably wasn't a good one. So I've got some of the little tidbits from the thingy.
Thingy.
other pods. Basically, the whole thing that we missed, I think, is this whole thing of like the men being so bitter about Tiffany and bitter about all the women, and like even before Tiffany got rid of Claire, like Tiffany knew that the men were going to get rid of her straight afterwards.
Yeah.
And then just downplaying what Tiffany did in the game and just being like a bunch of old pussies and
the thing is,
babies. Basically,
I would say Tiffany had it coming. No.
All right, Zach.
Hear me out.
This reminds me of Julie Girl.
Because, like, she deserves to win. So obviously, you try and take her out. But to downplay her role in the, as she says, the master plan, that's not fair.
No. And Julie said, give Tiffany the props she deserved when she spoke to the house.
Julie Chen. Do you know what? At the end of this, I'm going to tag Julie in a little tweet and tell her that we came to watch Big Brother, not get a sermon. Thanks very much.
Good luck with that. Oh, thank you for praising God.
Stop it, Julie.
And basically the main storyline of the last few weeks has been how like all the men are just total misogynists and just being pigs, and that's like really it's really soured like the end of it. But we already
like Lord of the Flies. We gone a bit wrong.
We already saw Derek F being like that, didn't we? Kyland, well, it was no surprise that he's fucking tapped in the head.
I have to say that Kyland has been shown over the last few weeks to be absolutely unhinged, hasn't he? And somehow it was hidden for quite a while. Yeah,
he's one of those, nice guys who... do you remember, I was right up Kyland's ass at the start. I thought he seemed like a nice guy. He is...
I quite fancied him at the start, and that's sort of changed now. I do think he's still physically quite a good-looking man, but once you start to know someone's a bit weird, it kind of diminishes pretty quick.
He's off. And you know that Kai complains
like
thing?
Like those raps he was sniffing.
That is so gross. We'll talk about that. You know that Kai complains thing? I thought it was just like 2 or 3 tweets, and then I was listening to a
complains. What's that? His YouTube show?
No, that's his fucking Twitter where he's complaining to fucking companies about stuff. I thought it was just 2 or 3 tweets. They were going through all the tweets on this podcast I was listening to. He would complain to about 150 different companies about things since 2019.
I'm sure you give him a run for your money if you went through your Twitter as well.
Shut up. I only complain about things about once a month. Don't you reckon?
I don't know.
I'm highly just. I'm not trying to get
inconvenienced you are. Has been less inconvenienced during lockdown, probably.
The thing is, I'm not trying to get freebies like he is. He's trying to get free shit and trying to.
Oh, like there wasn't enough chicken in my pie.
Yeah,
please send me some more pie.
Yeah, shit like that. So fuck him. Oh, and this is an interesting. You like this?
Yeah.
There was a feeds leak. So when the live feeds aren't on, they show like kittens and puppies and shit like that.
Fish, no?
But it used to be. But see, he does know. But it used to be. But now they have kittens and puppies like that. Anyway, people watching it like because people just watch it, waiting for it to come back on.
Puppy vision.
Yes, and. It accidentally came on, and they were rehearsing. Actually, it ruined the fact that Tiffany went because Tiffany wasn't in. But it wasn't the housemates rehearsing; it was the production. It was production rehearsing.
What the hell?
They were rehearsing what the bleep that competition, and
so like guinea pig housemates.
Yeah, they were like stood there, and then the guy who was playing Kyland won. And then all the production assistants was like, oh, fucking hell, Kyland won. This sucks. And we're like taking a piss out of Kyland. What do you think about that?
That's terrible. I don't agree with that. Impartiality, please.
I love it. Don't you think that's good?
God, that is such a fuck up.
Yeah, isn't it good?
I wonder how many people got fired for that.
Yeah, probably quite. They're always fucking up with something or other on Big Brother, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Sound leak or some fucking programming in your ear or whatever. There's always something going on. Anyway, I thought that was funny. Oh, and they could hear the housemates were listening to Disturbia, I think.
The Rihanna song.
Yeah, they were listening to that and singing, which obviously you would never see on the feeds because you're not allowed to hear them listening to real music.
Yeah,
so
that's on my Halloween playlist.
There you go. So that is all I've got from the gossip stolen from other podcasts.
Oh, that was a whirlwind.
Yeah, it was short and sweet. So, should we do a brief sojourn through these old episodes?
A brief what?
Sojourn.
What's a sojourn?
It's like a little, stroll.
Ooh la la. To the orangery. Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to go through all this in great detail though. How can we... But I do want to say Hannah was Rana out of the house because that's quite funny.
Okay.
That's what the production guy said. Hannah. Hold on.
So the first bit I've got,
Go on,
and I've mentioned
is this from the Saturday episode?
I don't know. Arza was like thoroughly pissed off that the boys put Derek F
yeah,
up,
yeah,
and that he had to go on the block, even though Hannah was going to go, and it was like she was upset that it was unnecessary to do that to him.
The plan was always that Hannah was going to go. We kind of thought, I think, did Hannah sort of accidentally go? But apparently the plan was for Hannah to go.
Yeah, but didn't Arza fuck something up by giving it the opportunity to happen? I can't remember.
Yeah, she did. She fucked up the fact that all the boys were against her.
Oh.
Dumbo. So then, what was happening?
Do you know what? I don't feel like there's much to say.
Nah, I can't follow this. I'm going to skip through.
There was something you like, though.
What?
The Blacklight came out. You love the Blacklight.
Oh, was that what the comp was? That comp was fucking pain in the arse.
It did remind me a little bit of like Ty going through the bins with paper.
Yeah, it was a bit like that, actually. It was.
It's not as good.
I just remember I turning to Jack and going, fucking hell, this is boring. And he was like, I stopped paying attention about 10 minutes ago.
So you didn't care about the BB Museum being... What
was it? Taken over?
Things being stolen out the museum.
Why was someone stamping on the walls? It's weird.
Stamping on the... Oh, yeah. Exactly. Even X said at one point, there's a fire truck in the middle of the BB Museum. Yeah. He's driving in the museum. Now, I thought it was a missed opportunity, though, because they had the fingerprints, right? And they had to find the fingerprints. And this is a very niche reference. However, the Big Brother UK 10i looked like a fingerprint. So why did they not use the middle of the eye?
Yeah.
What does that look like? There is inside the eye?
A fingerprint.
But it also looks quite phallic.
Oh! Oh, yeah, it does. My mind don't work that way. I'm a sensitive soul.
Yeah, I thought they should have done a little Easter egg, but obviously American Big Brother doesn't care about that.
Easter egg, BB UK. Oh, yeah, the only good thing about this was that the voiceover went, H-ho-H. It's time to play the H-ho-H.
Yeah,
I liked that.
Yeah, I actually
an English person
wrote something down about that too.
Yeah, I've forgotten how they said it now because it was so long ago.
Was it H-O-H?
H-ho-H I've written down. I've put the only crime is that Tiffany isn't here anymore.
But why was the suspect a squirrel? That was very confusing.
Oh yeah.
So it's a squirrel that wears shoes, drives a car. Lord knows what else.
A squirrel. I said, where's Blathers? Because on Animal Crossing you have to go to the museum, give him your shirt. He should have been there invigilating.
Get the sponsorship.
Big D reading off a card. Painful. He said, you start second guessing yourself. Okay. Fuck, this is going off so long. Blah, blah, blah. The BB Museum should contain Gaz's artefacts, I've written
I
here.
thought you would think about that, yeah. BB7 mug here, Narsinic video there.
You've got to put that shit on our
eBay.
Instagram. Yeah, and eBay. BB on Blast, eBay. All proceeds go to...
No fucking donations coming in, so we're resorting to selling my shit, you know. Thanks for the support.
Oh shit, why are we drinking?
Oh, did you want to have a drink?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't even think. I've got a whole bottle of wine.
We're having a bottle of wine on a school night.
Yeah, we are. It's the finale.
It's the finale.
I can't believe I'm sat here not drinking. What the fuck?
Your Thursday night starts here.
What the fuck? Should we get through this episode and then...
We've got to get through this.
Right, we have got to get through this. So anyway, Xavier won this.
He did. He started crying. Why was he crying about it?
He's crying.
He can finally now not throw a competition.
Crying in the diary room with his top off.
Well, if you're going to cry in any state, that's the state to do it, especially if you're Xavier.
Oh yeah, and then Kyland was throwing a tantrum. He was shouting at himself in the bed.
Oh god, he was like, "You dumb."
Yeah, what a nutcase. And then
Derek F was like, "Oh, I like to be a leader." God, he is deluded, that man.
He's nuts, isn't he?
Oh, when they read out the times, Arthur goes, "Damn, you were zooming."
I think that was about it for that. Oh yeah, and then at the end, Arza said, there is no plan B, and Jack said, you never even had a plan A. Which was about Arza. To be fair, they're all pretty useless, aren't they? Think about it. Whoever gets to the final two, we've got to hear a speech from either Arza or Big D, maybe even both.
I've already heard the shit they're spouting in that pre-final show.
Oh, that's annoying, that
Big
show.
D going on, he's done a sort of amazing strategic social game.
One of the best social games in Big Brother history. Exactly, fucking Dr. Will, is it? Yeah, that I can't believe you actually watched that episode. Normally you can't even be bothered to watch the normal episodes. I can't believe you actually sat through that shit.
The recap one?
Yeah.
Well, they both had it wasn't that
They
one.
were kind of both recaps. There was the dinner one, and then there was the here's what I've done in my game.
Yeah, it was that one.
Yeah, I watched it. You did fuck all.
Yeah, and I actually enjoyed the look back one more so because you got to see like Claire talking about her coming out with Derek.
I didn't even know Claire had come out. I thought Claire was straight. Was that